Royal Caribbean International has unveiled a new generation of cruise ship with the spectacular Oasis of the Seas. Royal Caribbean has continued its innovation in cruise ship design through the world's most revolutionary cruise ship, Oasis of the Seas, and its unique neighborhood concept. Guests on board can enjoy 7 main themed neighborhood areas. Making its home port in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, this magnificent ship is 1,187 feet long and 208 feet wide, encompassing 225,282 gross registered tons with 16 passenger decks, which can carry 5,400 guests at sea. Let's tour the unique neighborhoods of the Oasis of the Seas. Beginning with a stroll in Central Park, the first ever park at sea. Strolling Central Park, you can enjoy shopping, including the first coach store at sea. The Central Piazza offers the focal point at night for alfresco dining, cocktails, and entertainment. Over 324 inward-facing balcony staterooms overlook the view of Central Park. For a romantic, intimate dining experience, the exclusive 150 Central Park is unforgettable. Award-winning, internationally acclaimed chef Carrie-Anne von Reisfeld, dubbed Best Young Cook in the World, manages this trend-setting signature restaurant. Dazzle's Dance Lounge, located near Boardwalk, is a popular venue to cap off the night. Dazzle spans 3 decks, offering a variety of musical experiences, from 1940s big band to disco and ballroom dancing, and overlooking the unique Boardwalk neighborhood. Enjoy the timeless charm of the seaside pier theme in the Boardwalk, a breathtaking neighborhood offering a nostalgic Coney Island-inspired boardwalk from yesteryear. This neighborhood offers classic fun with casual eateries and carnival games to capture the young and the young at heart. The heart of the boardwalk is the one-of-a-kind handcrafted poplar wood traditional carousel. It's the only carousel at sea with hand-painted full-size figures of horses and a menagerie of animals suspended from stainless steel poles. What better way to enjoy this magnificent seaside neighborhood than the amazing outdoor venue at the stern of Oasis, the Aqua Theater. Aqua Theater offers a backdrop of ocean across the horizon. A remarkable amphitheater that is a pool by day and a dazzling oceanfront theater by night, with professional aquatic, acrobatic, and synchronized swimming shows. The Aqua Theater is flanked by 2 43-foot rock climbing walls, offering multiple climbing experiences. Guest accommodations include 6 Aqua Theater suites and 221 balcony staterooms overlooking the boardwalk. The cruise line's signature Royal Promenade has evolved on board Oasis, allowing guests a physical connection with the neighborhood above, Central Park. The giant glass arch skylights illuminate the beautiful crystal canopies, which create a sculptured roof looking up into Central Park and the sky above. You'll find the Rising Tide Bar, which is the world's first moving bar at sea, where guests can enjoy cocktails slowly moving between the Royal Promenade on Deck 5 and Central Park on Deck 8. The Royal Promenade on the Oasis of the Seas is the first in the Royal Fleet to serve as the entry point welcoming guests. A beautiful grand tree sculpture from artist Larry Kirkland welcomed guests as they board Oasis. There are 18 promenade view staterooms overlooking the Royal Promenade. The neighborhood playground on Oasis is the pool and sports zone. It reaches across the entire length of the ship, offering activities and fun for all ages. This neighborhood features 4 unique pools and 2 Flowrider surf simulators, and incredible views of the boardwalk and Central Park neighborhoods below. Oasis of the Seas offers the very first zip line at sea. Guests enjoy this exhilarating thrill ride across an open-air atrium suspended more than 82 feet or 9 decks above the boardwalk. Guests can wade into the first beach pool at sea or lounge in the whirlpools or the colorful beach chairs. Whether enjoying the main pool or Royal Caribbean's signature H2O zone for family fun, there's a pool experience for all ages. Pool games take on a new meaning in the sports pool, where afternoon water activities include basketball, volleyball, and water polo. This open-air solarium offers pool tranquility at its best and an adults-only haven. The solarium reaches over 2 decks and offers seating in an island experience surrounded by water. Enjoy the casual fare of the solarium bistro by day, and at night, dive into its intimate setting for specialty dining and dancing under the stars with the unique late-night club experience of Club 20. The ship's sports deck wouldn't be complete without such Royal Caribbean favorites as the 9-hole miniature golf course, Oasis Dunes, and the sports court. Plus, this neighborhood has plenty of refreshments nearby to fuel up for the many activities. Relax and rejuvenate on board the Oasis of the Seas in the Vitality at Sea Spa and Fitness neighborhood. This neighborhood offers all the amenities to support your healthy lifestyles and cater to complete body wellness. The new Vitality at Sea Spa with Thermal Suite offers the largest collection of spa treatment rooms at sea. Plus, kids and teens will find their very own dedicated spa. Begin your day in the fitness center or unwind and relax to enjoy a rejuvenating spa experience. Plus, Vitality Cafe offers a great place to enjoy a healthy selection of foods and refreshments afterward. The pulse of the ship, after dark, is the Entertainment Place neighborhood. On board Oasis, this neighborhood is a contemporary nightclub district with so much variety to choose from. Venture through Prohibition-era Chicago to Jazz on 4, an intimate experience to enjoy jazz and blues rhythms. Or you can get your kicks and giggles at Comedy Live. Blaze is a sizzling hot nightclub on board Oasis, a trendy atmosphere to dance the night away. Or try your luck in Casino Royale, a grand Las Vegas-style casino right in the heart of the neighborhood. There's even a museum of gaming. For a Big Apple experience, like the Great White Way, the Opal Theater provides the best in full production stage shows, including the Tony Award-winning Broadway musical, Hairspray, making Oasis the first cruise ship offering a full Broadway show performed at sea. An amazing variety of entertainment options, all available on board Oasis of the Seas. Rounding out the neighborhood tour on Oasis is the Youth Zone, home to the award-winning Adventure Ocean Youth Program. Kids Avenue is the main stretch of this neighborhood, guiding children through the Adventure Ocean spaces and play areas. The Youth Zone covers an expansive area of more than 28,700 square feet, including the cruise line's first ever children's theater at sea, Adventure Ocean Theater. Youth Zone features a fully staffed nursery, royal babies and tots, as well as dedicated areas for each of the Adventure Ocean age groups. The Youth Zone neighborhood includes teen-only spaces, fuel disco, and the living room, located a deck above Adventure Ocean. Of course, the Youth Zone neighborhood is where you'll find all the fun and games in the Kids Arcade and Challengers Arcade. The neighborhoods of Oasis of the Seas certainly offer a wonderful and unique cruise vacation experience for everyone to enjoy. This engineering marvel of the next generation of cruise ship, Oasis of the Seas, is the responsibility of the ship's captain. The captain works up in the bridge and is in charge of the navigation, the safety, and security of the cruise ship. Let's meet the captain of Oasis of the Seas and take a tour of the bridge.
Hi, I'm Captain Bill Wright. I'm the master of the Oasis of the Seas, and we thought we'd take a little bit of time and show you around my favorite place on board, and that's the bridge. Right now I'm all the way forward at actually the helm position. Now, many of our guests feel that the biggest ship in the world should have the biggest steering wheel in the world, and in reality we don't. It's this little wheel right down here, and there's actually a fold down seat, and if I take up the plate, there's actually room for the feet. And this is not a place that I normally am sitting myself. We have quartermasters that steer the ship, but this is kind of the way it works. And it's amazing that this huge, magnificent vessel comes down to being controlled by something that you would find probably on a go-kart. But it's a great view. They got nothing in front of me. It's you have a gyro compass. You have the indicators for the azipod angles, and all the information that our helmsman need is right here. So it's a pretty cool place. Best view on the ship.
Guests frequently ask the captain lots of questions.
I think one of the most frequent questions that I get is in terms of the maneuvering of the ship. We have a lot of our guests have their own small boats, sailboats, motorboats, some big, some smaller, and they just are amazed that we're able to maneuver this huge ship so precisely into port, and they don't quite understand how that actually happens. But I'm lucky enough to have basically, I think, the equivalent of the Starship Enterprise behind me, and the maneuvering systems that we have are just second to none. So we're able to, despite her size, despite the over 15,000 square meters of sail area, so she's a big sailboat in many ways, we still can maneuver with precision that comes down to inches. And that's pretty amazing. I think that surprises a lot of our guests.
From the captain's perspective, what makes the Oasis so unique as a cruise ship?
I think what makes Oasis so unique for our guests is they have no idea about how amazing this ship is. They maybe have been on the website, they've seen photographs, they've seen computer renderings, but it's first when they step foot on board the ship, whether it's on the Royal Promenade, whether it's in Central Park, the boardwalk, the Aqua Theater, they look and they go, wow, this is just so far beyond anything that they'd ever imagined. Even though they knew this was a special ship, it was a big ship, but they had no idea really how remarkable she is. And I think that wow effect, that just watching the amazement in their eyes when they first step on board and experience the ship firsthand, that's really a special moment.
What challenges does the ship's captain face at sea?
Well, there's many challenges. I mean, being in command of the Oasis of the Seas is a huge responsibility and something that I obviously take very seriously. Most of my time goes to operating the business itself, the wonderful resort hotel that we have, a floating resort hotel that we have here on board the Oasis. The bridge itself, about 30% of my time is up here for arrivals, departures, and any other event that might require my presence in the bridge. When I'm not here, there's always fully qualified licensed officers. This place is manned 24/7 year-round, and not only the bridge, but our safety command center, which is unique to the Oasis of the Seas. But it's the business side. I think that's a part of the job of being a captain that probably isn't fully appreciated, that this is a very complex business, a very complex hotel from an operational perspective, and a lot of my time and attention needs to be directed towards that. And probably the last third percent of my time goes to being just with my guests and interacting, walking around the ship and saying hi and chatting, and occasionally a photograph being taken, and that's something I really enjoy, because I think the interaction with the guests is really special. It's special for me, and I know it's meaningful for the guests as well.
What are your biggest priorities on the ship?
Well, that's an easy question. The biggest priority for myself as master of the Oasis of the Seas is the safety of our guests, the safety of the ship, for our guests, for our crew. And that's something that we spend a huge amount of time working on every single day. We have the best ship in the world, we know that. We went through hurricane force conditions in the Atlantic Ocean on the crossing from Finland to our home port of Port Everglades, and the ship just took it all on the chin. She's just an amazing vessel. But at the end of the day, it's the crew, it's the professionalism and the experience of our crew that it really makes the difference. And this crew is the most experienced crew that I think that we've ever had on a new startup ship. and they just make the whole thing come together from a safety perspective. So safety is my number one thought. That's what I think about when I go to sleep at night, and that's the first thing I think about when I get up in the morning.
That's it from the bridge and the captain's log. The wonderful captain and his incredible staff ensure smooth sailing for the Oasis of the Seas. Guests are curious about the Oasis of the Seas. They're especially curious about all of the innovations and the inner workings behind the scenes with operating this amazing cruise ship. Incredibly, the Oasis is constructed out of 500,000 individual parts. It is 1,187 feet long, or roughly the length of 3 football fields. The ship is powered by 6 diesel engines, generating 97 megawatts of power, or 135,000 horsepower. That's nearly 700 times more horsepower than your average car. The chief engineer and staff captain run the power and water facility on board from the engine control room. The ship uses fuel oil for its enormous V16 and V12 engines. The ship holds over 6,000 guests, and there are more than 2,000 crew members from over 65 countries to serve them. Behind the scenes, you'll find the I-95, which is the main corridor for the crew to move up and down the ship. It's nicknamed I-95 for the East Coast Interstate and its busy flow of traffic. Central Park on Deck 8 offers many unique specialty dining options, including the new restaurant, 150 Central Park. Award-winning chef Carrie-Anne von Rosfeld explains the vision behind this new dining experience.
150 Central Park is a completely new concept to Royal Caribbean on Oasis of the Seas. It's an 8-course tasting menu. It's really meant to give everybody a taste, a little sample of all the dishes that I like to bring to them.
Carrie-Anne also shares one of her culinary secrets.
A secret that I have for you that I do here at 150 Central Park is something that I call shiitake bacon. Now people think that it has a bacon product in it, but it doesn't at all. All it is shiitake mushrooms. I slice them thin and roast them just with some salt and pepper. They become crisp and get the flavor of bacon.
The boardwalk offers a nostalgic look back to yesteryear. You will find a one-of-a-kind carousel, the only one at sea. From beginning to end, a single figure on the carousel took 6 to 8 weeks to hand carve, sand, and finish. To bring the carousel figures to life, they used glass eyes on each of the figures. There are 18 sets of glass eyes on the boardwalk's carousel. Under the boardwalk, you'll find Deck 4.5, where performers in the Aqua Theater make their entrances on and off the stage. Oasis is the first Royal Caribbean ship to have a safety command center located right on the bridge. Innovation and creativity seem to be in perfect harmony for an amazing cruise experience on board the Oasis of the Seas. Charlotte Amalie, St. Thomas, the capital of the U.S. Virgin Islands, offers one of the most spectacular harbors and is one of the most popular cruise ports in the world. National Geographic magazine recognized St. Thomas for having one of the most beautiful beaches. Scenic Sapphire Beach is a true Caribbean gem, offering a great place to relax and unwind and enjoy St. Thomas. Long ago, famous pirates plundered these turquoise waters, including England's Edward Teach, also known as Blackbeard. He made St. Thomas a popular hideaway for his treasures. Today, Blackbeard's Castle is a famous tourist spot on the island. The watchtower, built in 1679, was constructed to protect the harbor and still stands today. Pirates also famously enjoy rum, which is distilled locally on the island. Oasis of the Sea docks at Crown Bay Center in Charlotte Amalie, which is close to downtown and shopping for finding your own duty-free treasures. The mountainous island offers stunning views like Drake's Seat overlooking Megan's Bay. Skyline Drive and St. Peter Great House provide wondrous scenic views of this island paradise. The best way to enjoy this Caribbean island is by water. Snorkel tours and excursions, especially on pirate ships, are very popular in St. Thomas. Every inch of St. Thomas is full of beautiful treasures to enjoy. St. Martin is located on the Dutch side of the remarkable island uniquely shared between Netherlands and France. St. Martin is located on the Northeast Caribbean and is the smallest territory in the world divided between two sovereign states. This beautiful island is rich with history. First settled by the Arawak Indians in 800 AD, Columbus claimed it for Spain in 1493 on the feast